Hi FlossTube, I'm Erin of the Krabby Stitcher, and this is FlossTube number 4 for me. Been kind of a cool month of doing this, and I'm glad you've stuck around and joined me on my FlossTube adventure so far. I was really only intending to do this for the month of July, but I'm having a blast doing it, so I'm going to keep on going. So for me, stitching this week didn't really happen. I didn't really get enough time to myself to actually sit down and stitch until yesterday and today, so my stitching was, like I said, limited, and I don't have a lot to show you in terms of whips. Actually, I have nothing because I finished the one whip that I worked on this week. So the whip that I finished is this. This is called Christmas Reindeer by Punchanka. I hope I'm saying her name right. She's a Russian designer, so my pronunciation is probably deplorable and somebody is probably cringing right now. So this is for a smalls exchange over at Stitchy Quest to destroy the one ring. I butcher that when I try to talk fast, so I'm sorry. So, like I said, it's part of a smalls exchange, and I finished it super early. Most people haven't even started it over in Stitchy Quest yet, so I'm excited that it's done. Part of the exchange is to FFO your piece, as every exchange is, and the suggested finishing is an ornament. So I finish everything I stitch and give to people in a frame because I don't know how to finish anything, and I'm usually terrified to ask someone for help or to finish something for me. We do have finishers at the cross stitch shop that I go to, the Stitching Post in Catonsville, Maryland. But I heard somebody get quoted for a pillow, and it was a small thing, and it was a ton of money. So we're just going to see how this goes. I spent the past week when I wasn't stitching looking at the Twisted Stitcher finishing videos that Vonna has up, and I think I can do it. I have almost everything you need to do it, minus backing fabric right now, interfacing, and spray glue. So once I get, and mat board. So once I get all of those things, which is just a trip to Hobby Lobby, or Michael's or Joann, wherever I end up going to get it, I'm going to take a crack at that. So look for that in the next couple of videos. But the reason I finished it so early is so that if I royally screw it up, I have enough time to restitch that and then get it professionally done by somebody who actually knows what they're doing. So like I said, that was my only whip and finish for the week. Other than that, didn't work on anything else. Didn't work on Harry Potter, didn't work on Star Wars Alphabet, didn't do anything else. So that brings us to haul. Haul is going to be kind of small the next couple of months. August and September are the 2 months that we go on a no-buy kind of month to save up for Christmas and the holidays. I'm from Ohio, so traveling home takes money. Buying presents for my family and for my nephews and my husband's family and stuff costs money. So we just kind of say, okay, these 2 months we're not going to buy anything, so that way in October and November and December we don't really have to give too much headspace to the finances of those events. So we're just doing that. So there will be a little bit here and there. It's probably going to be a lot of floss, and then just the monthly clubs that I'm part of, which is Be Stitch Me's Fabric of the Month and Leslie's Fabric of the Month. And then the parts of the SALs that I've joined. So I'm missing fabric, and I'm missing beads and fabric from another, and that kind of stuff. So those actually, I've already paid for them, but as they ship and get here and that kind of stuff, you'll see those. So other than that, I have 4 pieces of fabric and a pattern to show you. So the first piece of haul is this, and this is called Christmas Chirpers by the Victoria Sampler, and it's Kathy Jean is the person of Victoria's sampler that designed this pattern. So, and I really, really like this pattern a lot. The Santa hats and the birds kill me, which is why I had to have it. So I did buy it, and I think I'm going to end up stitching this on Blue Jeans by Leslie from Under the Sea Fabric, which was a fabric of the month of hers. So there's the pattern. And then it also came with the option to buy the accessory pack, which I did, which is the Weeks and Gentle Arts fabrics, as well flosses, and then the buttons and beads that you need for it. So I'm gonna have to figure out what color is which means I'm probably end up having to take this to my L&S when I go pick up my order that I have in and just matching the colors, because honestly, I don't know what is what, and they like labeled it Bundle A and Bundle B, and it's like, what one's A and what one's B? Am I supposed to know this? I don't know. We're gonna find out. So there's that. So onto the fabric that I got. So these are from Friday Night Fight Night, Brandy Prather of Be Stitch Me. So the first piece that I have is a piece of 40 count linen in the color Sea Glass, which is this beautiful like teal, bluey, green mottled fabric, which I love. I had another piece of that I showed I think 2 weeks ago, and I loved it so much that I bought another piece. And this is in 40 count because Stephanie of Under the Sea Fabrics, Stephanie of Just Keep Stitchin' has been on a 40 count kick lately, and she seems to really, really like it, and I'm just not sure how I feel about 40 count. 36 is a little bit hard for me, but I'm wondering if that's just because it's 2 strands, and like I'm really like trying to railroad 2 strands and go into like a really tiny like box. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna try it. If I hate it, I hate it. If I like it, I like it. We'll see. I think I'm gonna do one of Nora Corbett's letters on that. I'm either gonna do E for Erin or S for Sneed, which is my last name. If I find one that I really like, and then maybe have to do a color conversion on it, just so that it complements that fabric. I don't really want to do a mermaid on it because I'm just not a mermaid kind of girl. And then this is a 32 count piece of Joblin, and it is big. It is 30 by 34, so it's huge. It is a bluey purple. I'm not exactly sure what the color of this is. When she does her Friday Night Fight Night fabrics, she doesn't typically name them unless it's the 2 colors that are competing, and I don't think this was one of them. And obviously, like, if you know anything about Be Stitch Me and Friday Night Fight Night, she takes the pictures down every week so she can upload the next week's for the next Friday Night Fight Night. So that was from like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't write it down, and I thought it was actually on the card, but it's not. And then this is another piece from Brandy and Be Stitch Me, Friday Night Fight Night. I think this color was called Frost. It is a 32 count piece of Joblin again, and it is a lighter version of that other fabric. It's a light blue with some purpley blue mottled in, and I really, really like this. Trying to figure out what I'm going to stitch on this. I'm thinking I might try and find a whale pattern or something to stitch on that, because it's just a really pretty like oceany color. I don't know why, even though like purple isn't an ocean color, but who cares? Fabric is fabric is fabric is fabric. And use your imagination, girl. So this next piece is the fabric of the month from Leslie, and it is the color Melicious, and it is 32 count linen. And I really, really like this color. So this is actually twice the amount that I normally get. I normally get a fat quarter, and I think this is a half yard of this color. It's showing up a little bit yellow-y on this, and I guess it kind of technically is. But it is a tan-ish almost with some pink modeled in there, and I really, really, really like it. And so it's a more of a neutral tone color. I liken it to kind of almost like sand. That's what it kind of reminds me of, which is a really pretty thing. So I liked it so much I asked Leslie to double what I normally get. It's just a really nice neutral. That's it for haul for me this week. Not planning on having a lot of that in the future, like I said. I don't really have any plans for this week. Part of the drama that I was talking about with our family earlier was we're going to have to put one of our pets down on Tuesday. So kind of just dealing with that, and I doubt I'm going to want to stitch a lot this coming week, just processing emotions that we're still processing, and just, like I said, life in general. My sister-in-law's birthday is on Saturday, so that's gonna eat into some of that time. So sorry for the short video this week. Hopefully I'll have more to say next week. I'm not really anticipating it, so you might have another short video, but hopefully soon I will get back to stitching more and we'll have more to talk about. I'm really kind of excited. This week we wrapped up The Hobbit and Stitchy Quest, so we're about to start on the Fellowship of the Ring, and I cannot wait for that. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so glad we finished up the first book. It's taken us a little over a year to finish the first book. We started in May of last year, so I guess it's been 14 months. And it's just been a wild year of The Hobbit, and I'm super excited to see how we go forward with the Fellowship of the Ring and see where Frodo's story takes us. So hopefully as we start hitting our stride with that, you'll see more and more stuff as I start competing in challenges again. I kind of fell off the bandwagon with The Hobbit, so I'm hoping to kind of stick to the Fellowship. That's my own personal private goal, but that doesn't start until August 1st, which is Friday. So not gonna have a ton to say on Sunday, but we'll see how that goes. But like I said, my name is Erin, and this is the Crabby Stitcher. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye!